Hello friends, welcome to the series on Agentic AI. In this video number 3, we will discuss about what are the different types of AI agents. So in our earlier sessions, we have already discussed what is Agentic AI and how Agentic AI works. Now let us have some discussion regarding the different types of agents. There are 4 different types of agents, such as simplex reflex agents or simple reflex agents. The second one is the model-based agents. The third one is the goal-based agents. And the fourth one is the learning agents. So every individual agent is being prepared for the purpose. So there are different purposes that are associated with the different agents. Say, for example, when we think of the simple reflex agent, then actually this agent acts based on the current input only. Say, for example, whenever you think of a thermostat where you want to turn on the thermostat heating, if the temperature falls below a particular degree centigrade, such as 20 degrees centigrade, then in such a case, you can make the use of simple reflex agents. So this will act only on the current percept using the condition and action rules. So there is no memory of the past that is being involved. So it will read the data from the environment, and then it will check the rule, condition, and then the corresponding action. And the action is being carried out on the actuator. And this cycle goes on. So whenever temperature falls below 20 degrees centigrade, then the thermostat heating will be made on. There is another type of the agent, and this is being called as a model-based agent. So this model-based agent will maintain an internal model that it has some memory of the world to handle partially observable environments. Say, for example, whenever you think of a robot vacuum that will to be used for cleaning of the room, so that will remember the room layout. That is essential for the robot to remember the room layout. So it will take the data from the environment, and then it has some internal memory. It will make the use of internal memory, and then will make the decision, and then the action will be taken by using the actuators. And this cycle goes on. So this is a robot which will have an internal memory, and it will remember the room layout whenever it wants to clean the room. There is third type of the agent, and this is goal-based agent. So this will act to achieve the specific goal. Say, for example, whenever we want to use the navigation system or a GPS system, and we want to reach out the best route, or we want to find out the best route in order to reach to the destination, then in such a case, we can make the use of such agent. So it will evaluate the possible future states and will choose the action. So it will read the data from the environment, and then it has a specific goal to be achieved, and then it will do the planning, and it will evaluate the different states, that is goal test, and then accordingly the action will be performed. So such type of the agent is being called as a goal-based agent. There is another type of the agent called as a learning agent. It will improve the performance over a time by using the data. Say, for example, whenever we make the use of recommendation system, such as whenever we watch videos on the YouTube or on Amazon Prime or on Netflix, then in such a case, we can make the use of such agents. Also, a spam filter also makes the use of such agents in order to learn from your emails, and when you mark them as spam or not spam. So based on your marking, it will learn from the data. So it will improve the performance over a period of time by learning through the experiences. So it will read the data from the environment, then it will have a learning element, it will have a performance element, and then accordingly, it will improve its knowledge, and then the action will be taken. And then the feedback will be obtained, whether it is a reward or a penalty, and based on that, it will enrich its knowledge. So this process goes on, and the agent will learn over a period of time from the data. So in real life, you will find that whenever we have a self-driving car, we need to make the use of agents. Alexa, Siri also makes the use of the agents. The chatbots can also make the use of the agents. So for example, if you have a travel booking agent, then the travel booking agent will accept the user request to book a trip for the Goa. The dates will be given as an input. The budget will be given as an input, and the preferences will be given, such as beach and good food. Then the travel agent will think for reasoning. It will understand the request. It will search for the different options. It will compare and decide, and then it will plan the next step. So the output will be searching of the flights, then finding the hotel, comparison, and then it will make the confirmation of the booking, and it will send the itinerary. So the whole process is being carried out by making the use of agentic AI. So there is a difference between agent and program. Whenever we think of a program in any high-level language or computer language, then we will find that it will have a fixed set of instructions, while agent is adaptive, and many times it is goal-oriented. So that is the difference between program and agent. So we can say that in summary, AI agents interact with the environments. They have sensors and actuators, and there are different types of agents based on the intelligence that they are making the use of. So you can have an activity or a quiz. You can define the AI agent. You can see what are the different sensors. You can give the example of learning agent and also explain the goal-based agent. So reflect on these questions. Try to answer on these questions. Thank you, friends, for viewing the session.